नमस्ते बिटिया, सदा खुश रहो। Myself, JVN Dr. Hemant Vyas, Associate Professor and Head of Department of Surgery, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Today we are going to discuss a new topic from gastrointestinal surgery, and the name of topic is intussusception. So let's begin with the definition. Imagination of one segment of intestine into another. Usually the proximal into the distal is called as intussusception. It is the most common cause of intestinal obstruction in infants aged 6 to 18 months, and the incidence of this disease is 2 to 4 patients in 1000 live births. तो इसको अगर सिंपल लैंग्वेज में अगर हम समझने की कोशिश करें तो जो इंटेस्टाइन्स होती हैं हमारी, तो इंटेस्टाइन्स में कभी कभी जो प्रॉक्सिमल पार्ट होता है यानी ऊपर का पार्ट, इंटेस्टाइन इज अ लॉन्ग ट्यूब, तो ऊपर का पार्ट जब इन्वेजिनेट होके नीचे वाले पार्ट में धंस जाता है, जैसे कि हम इस डायग्राम के अंदर देख पा रहे हैं, तो अपर पार्ट ऑफ इंटेस्टाइन गॉट स्टक इनसाइड द लोअर पार्ट ऑफ इंटेस्टाइन, तो इसी को हम इंटुससेप्शन कहते हैं। आइए इसके बारे में डिटेल में स्टडी करते हैं। So there are three types of intussusception. First is simple ileocolic. This is the most common type, followed by ileo-ileal and colocolic. So सबसे पहले इलियोकोलिक, इलियो यानी इलियम और का इन्वेजिनेशन कोलिक के अंदर यानी कि जो हमारा लॉन्ग इंटेस्टाइन है उसके अंदर, कोलन के अंदर, तो सीकम इलियोसिकल जंक्शन पे ये सबसे ज़्यादा हमको देखने को मिलता है। यहाँ हम डायग्राम में देख पा रहे हैं सीकम, और सीकम के अंदर इस तरीके से ये इन्वेजिनेशन हो रहा है इलियम का, इलियोसिकल जंक्शन के ऊपर। कभी कभी ये वॉल्व जो होता है इलियोसिकल वॉल्व, ये अगर वीक हो जाए तो उसकी वजह से इलियम जो है ये कम्प्लीटली लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन के अंदर, कोलन के अंदर इन्वेजिनेट कर सकता है। देन नेक्स्ट इज कंपाउंड इलियोकोलिक, देन थर्ड इज रेट्रोग्रेड jejunogastric intussusception. It is a complication of gastrojejunostomy and it is a rare but interesting type of intussusception. उसके बाद किसी भी इंटुससेप्शन को अगर देखें तो उसके अंदर चार पार्ट्स होते हैं। ये चार पार्ट कौन कौन से होते हैं? तो फर्स्ट पार्ट है इसमें इंटुससेपियंस। इंटुससेपियन क्या होता है? यहाँ पे हम डायग्राम में देख सकते हैं, जो रिसेप्टिव पार्ट है, ओके, जो रिसेप्टिव यानी डिस्टल पार्ट जो है जिसके अंदर इन्वेजिनेशन हुआ है, तो इस पार्ट को हम कहेंगे इंटुससेपियन। इट इज द आउटर ट्यूब distal bowel which receives the intestine into susceptum, ये सेकंड पार्ट है, यानी proximal bowel that is inner tube which enters the distal segment। यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं ये proximal ऊपर से जो नीचे की तरफ आके stuck up हो गया है। Then third is apex, is the part which advances further into the distal bowel। यहाँ पे हम देख रहे हैं ये apex थर्ड पार्ट। एंड फोर्थ पार्ट इज नेक, ये बाहरी पार्ट जो है इसका, इसको हम कहेंगे नेक। इडियोपैथोजेनेसिस, फर्स्ट इज इडियोपैथिक इंटुससेप्शन। एक्चुअल कॉज इज नॉट नोन, इट इज सीन इन इन्फेंट्स एंड पॉसिबल फैक्टर्स आर फॉलोइंग, लाइक डाइटरी फैक्टर अराउंड द एज ऑफ 6 to 9 months when weaning of breast milk is done. The weaning causes alternation in the bacterial flora in the GIT. This causes enlargement of the Peyer's patches, and these protrude into the terminal ileum and may precipitate intussusception. Then predisposing factor are rectal viral infection, recent viral infections like upper respiratory, recent operations, Henoch, Shanolin, purpura, then cystic fibrosis, colic diseases, celiac disease, then hemophilia, then some infective factors are also responsible. It is usually follows upper respiratory tract infection which with viruses like adenovirus, adenorotavirus, which produce inflammation of Peyer's patches. Then adult intussusception, it is secondary, and in adult there is always a cause of intussusception, यानी किसी दूसरे कॉज की वजह से, जैसे कार्सिनोमा हो सकता है, या फिर नर्व के वीकनेस की वजह से हो सकता है, या मस्कुलर डैमेज हो सकता है इंटेस्टाइन का, तो कोई कोई सेकेंडरी कॉज इसमें हमेशा हमको मिलेगा। अडल्ट इंटुससेप्शन के कॉजेस हैं मेकल्स डाइवर्टिकुलम, पॉलिप, ट्यूमर, सबम्यूकस लाइपोमा, carcinoma colon, that is cecum, and transverse colon. Then pathophysiology, as the apex advances it drags the mesentery containing blood vessels which get obstructed at the neck, resulting in mucosal ulcers and hemorrhages. Marked lymphadenopathy and hypertrophy of Peyer's patch is found at operation. If the neck is too tight, gangrene sets in very early, as in ileocolic intussusception. All other features of strangulation, dehydration, distension, and septicemia shock develop later. Then clinical features: first born male infant between the 6 to 9 month age are commonly affected. Boys are more affected than girls. The ratio is 3 to 1, 3 to 2. Child screams with abdominal pain. The intestinal colic, which is associated with fecal pallor, facial pallor. One attack of red currant jelly stool is characteristic. Bleeding is due to mucosal ulcer. Mucus secretion is due to irritation of intestines. This is followed by absolute constipation. Red currant jelly stool are not found in adult intussusception. Vomiting 3 to 4 times initially due to pylorospasm, later due to obstruction. In between the spasms, the child sleeps but gets up suddenly with pain. Then signs: the mother is asked to feed the baby in sitting position. An examination of the baby abdomen is done with the left hand standing in front of the mother. A, a contracting hardening mass in and around the umbilical region can be felt. Emptiness in the right iliac fossa can be seen. This is called as dance sign, or the sign de dance. There may be a visible step ladder peristalsis. Rarely intussusception can be seen outside the anus during long mesentery. Due to long mesentery, rectal examination reveals blood-stained mucus on the examination finger. Features of peritonitis occur in untreated cases. Now, investigation: barium enema, ultrasound, and CT scan are the choice of investigation. As far as treatment is concerned, we can go for conservative treatment as well as for surgical treatment also. Conservative treatment include hydrostatic reduction. It can be attempted when the gangrene is ruled out, as in early intussusception. A lubricated catheter is introduced into the rectum, and 1 to 2 liter of saline from a height of at 1 to 2 meter is allowed to run. Catheter is removed and buttocks are pressed together. 50 to 70% of cases and reduced by this method. 1 is to 3 barium sulfate in VAM. Isotonic saline can also be used. Air contrast enema will not reduce gangrenous bowel. Air is pumped into the colon at a pressure of 60 to 80 mmHg. Then contraindication is peritonitis with shock and total intestinal obstruction. Hydrostatic reduction is successful when flatus and feces are passed with barium. Child is symptom free and comfortable, and small bowel loops are filled with contrast. Advantages of this procedure is it is easy and non-operative method, and complications are rare, and colonic perforation is also rare. Then surgical treatment include laparotomy and reduction of intussusception. And let's see what are the some most common things about acute intussusception. एक्यूट इंटोससेप्शन में बहुत सारे मोस्ट कॉमन थिंग्स हमको मिलते हैं, वो क्या क्या है देखते हैं. सो इट इज़ मोस्ट कॉमन इन चिल्ड्रन बिटवीन 5 to 10 months of age. Most common causes of internal obstruction in children. It is most common cause in its most common cause is idiopathic, that is 90%. Most incidence of adenovirus infection common in midsummer and midwinter. Most common variety is ileocolic variety. Most commonly hypertrophied Peyer's patches are seen. Most common type of non-operative reduction is by using air and barium enema. Most commonly done surgical procedure is reduction, and most common used non-invasive test for diagnosis is ultrasound. So these are some tips, and this can be used to solve some what we say multiple choice questions. So that's it from the today's presentation. This session is powered by digital version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapit Women's University. Hope you are satisfied with this digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will try to resolve it. Thank you very much.